Hôtel Dieu de Paris, right behind me, is one of the oldest healthcare institutions in the world. They've been caring for the elderly and the sick for centuries. But today, healthcare practitioners are facing uncharted territory as they try to figure out what the new challenges will be that are presented by climate change. International health experts say emissions and climate change are leading to an increasing number of preventable deaths each year. The devastation caused by storms like Typhoon Haiyan in the Philippines is impossible to ignore. But Dr. Renzo Ginto, who's from there, says the ripple effect goes beyond the headlines.
It's really a downstream effect of everything that's happening in our society, in our environment, which will be aggravated by, intensifying climate change.
But this unprecedented collection of health leaders is vowing to change that. The movement includes the Global Climate and Health Alliance and represents almost 2,000 health associations, more than 8,000 hospitals and health facilities, and 13 million health professionals. Their call to action demands strong action to limit climate change, increased financing for adaptation, and actions that reduce climate change and improve health. How does climate change affect health? Among other things, fossil fuel emissions lead to higher temperatures and more heat strokes. They increase the odds of droughts, floods, and crop failure, leading to malnutrition. Extreme storms trigger waterborne diseases and disrupt medical care. But Dr. John Balbus says the effects don't stop there.
What's a little more subtle is that our climate also affects things like where you get mosquitoes and how many mosquitoes, and even things like how quickly those mosquitoes can transmit diseases to humans.
Researchers are documenting an unprecedented spread of mosquito-borne diseases like malaria and chikungunya. Dr. Nick Watts from the Alliance says independent of climate change, fossil fuel pollution on its own is harmful.
Air pollution globally is responsible for 1 in 8 deaths. 7 million people a year die as a result of air pollution.
For a community dedicated to caring, the call came naturally.
And that idea of looking at health costs, health impacts, looking at what is the air pollution from these health impacts is something that really resonates with the public health community.
And it turns out with parents as well. Lisa Hoyos is part of the Our Kids Climate Coalition.
Climate change is already here, already impacting communities, but it's projected to get worse and worse. And that's a terrifying feeling that you have to do something about.
Millions of health professionals around the world agree. In Paris, I'm Saroja Coelho for GreenTV.